Today we traveled to Allentown, Pennsylvania to take the Little Lehigh Creek Trail. The trail is a 6.2-mile loop which travels along a large section of the Little Lehigh Creek by the municipal airport. We didn't take quite the full length, but we were still out on the trail for well over an hour. At certain sections it can get rather narrow, so ensure you check for ticks after the hike. Allentown might sound familiar because it is a city of historical significance. It's the town where the Liberty Bell was hidden in 1777, when the British seized Philadelphia. The stay was short, as the British abandoned Philadelphia in 1778, removing the need to hide the bell, but the purpose was a success, saving the bell from being melted down for ammunition. The trail has many entry points along the Lehigh Parkway. We began at a large parking lot beside a playground. We did have to walk the sidewalk along Lehigh Parkway for a few hundred feet before winding down towards Little Lehigh Creek, through a field taking us into a wooded area along the creek. The trees provided some good shade along our hike. The trail follows the creek downstream along a mostly dirt path that has some periodic tar sections. The trail soon becomes narrow and rocky, but there was an option to stay on the wider trail that went uphill and away from the creek. Eventually, you pass under Interstate 78, where you hear a bit of road noise. Eventually, we reached an old covered bridge crossing of Lehigh Creek, where we went across to take the return trail on the other side of the creek. The trail is plenty wide, going upstream, taking us through some fields at first, then along a wooded section. There was a significant amount of wildlife. We saw several ducks in the creek, a bald eagle flying overhead that then perched in a tree across the creek. Overall, the hike was flat and easy, except for the aforementioned narrow and rocky section. I've always enjoyed covered bridges. Growing up in New England, you'd encounter a covered bridge now and again, just driving around exploring. I'll admit, it took me far too long to visit the covered bridge in Zumbrota, once I made it to Minnesota, though. My favorite part of the hike is how the trail follows Little Lehigh Creek, and despite the fact that you're basically in the middle of Allentown, it maintains a perfect creek hike atmosphere. Even the bridges you pass under serve to project the distance from all the urban hubbub around. It just creates this natural oasis in the midst of a historic area. Thank you for watching, and if you like this video, hit the like and subscribe buttons. Also, don't forget to let us know your favorite trails in your local area.